afternoon, everybody. This is Ronan here with Tuff Daddy, and we're at the Holiday Bakery and Cafe. So we're gonna go inside. We're gonna go check out the food and the pastries and stuff like that, and we're gonna let you know how good it is, the stuff that's in there. So we'll get back to you as soon as we go inside. Good afternoon, everybody, at Holiday Bakery at 2153 Acushnet Ave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. We just got inside. The service has been excellent, outstanding. I'm going to show you what I got. Take a look at this lemon. Oh, this looks amazing. This is at the Holiday Bakery. I can't wait to try it. Have to admit that it's very nice in here. The people are very nice. Lady, actually, the lemon that you saw that I have, decided to buy it for me as a Christmas gift. And she doesn't know me from a hole in a wall, but yet she was kind enough to do that. And I appreciate that. So shout out to the lady. Thank you. If you do see this in the future, thank you. Tuff Daddy's getting his stuff right now. And I'll be right back. We just got some coffee. As you can see, looks delicious. And here's Tuff Daddy.
Alright everyone, so I'm sure you just saw BQ's lemon square that Ronan got. Someone bought that for him, which was very nice of that woman. And I got, which Ronan and I are just splitting, is a Linguica and cheese, and also a small meat pie. So let's try this. And then I also got my wine for cannoli, which I'll be taking home for her. She likes that stuff, as you already know. I'm not really a sweet person, but I love coming to bakeries like this for like the meat pies, Linguica, and other stuff.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Very nice flavor.
Definitely has a very Portuguese flavor to it.
Very fresh.
Very nice and soft. Tastes a little bit of that liquid red crushed pepper, or what we call around here Portuguese hot sauce. But it's not overpowering. Very delicious. Very good. One more thing, how this coffee is. Oh, that's a very rich, a very good coffee. I like that. And of course, they gave us these little stirrers so we can stir it more if we have to. Very nice.
It's probably that Portuguese coffee that they have over there. Savannah.
They even have a cooler where you can come in and buy like some cans of soda, or you can buy like a half gallon or a gallon of milk from a nearby dairy farm.
And it serves, they have the best milk in the region for sale here. Aruta's Farm. Shout out to Aruta's Farm.
And it's the same milk that they use for the coffee. It's Aruta's Farm Even if it's just plain milk, it has like a naturally sweet kind of flavor to it.
It's the old-fashioned way of doing milk. I remember a friend of mine who
Very
was
rich and creamy.
from Source. He was from San Miguel, and we were talking one day, and I said about getting milk, and he's like, it's not, the milk around here is not as good. I said, well, you can't say you haven't had good milk until you try to Ruder's Farm. As soon as he tried to Ruder's Farm, he's like, that's just like home. So it's the old way of doing things, and I tell you, certainly milk I really drink. If I am going to drink milk nowadays.
This coffee is really good. And I know Ronan's probably waiting to try some of this meat pie, as well as that. Oh, just look at that. That's looks like it's filled with a lot of meat pie. Try the meat.
Very nice lemon flavor.
That.
A nice soft, flaky
This meat
crust.
that has very good flavor. Oh. The crust is just right. Again, the meat has beautiful flavor. Perfectly put together. Now don't forget, places like this, everything is always going to be made fresh daily. So everything you see is made fresh daily. And according to Google, I think it showed that they were open till like 5 or 6. So
Yep, 6 o'clock.
they're baking all day. From before they open to when they close, just to give the public fresh quality. And again, like Ronan and I keep saying, once when places like this is gone, you're not going to get the same good fresh quality of stuff like this. So it's very important to keep these mom and pop stores open. And
Support your local
yes,
establishment.
support your local establishment, support your community, and we just got to do what we have to do to keep places like this open for generations to come. And again, I mean, just look at how much meat they pack into this.
This is a good linguica.
Incredibly flavorful this coffee is. So rich and flavorful. And again, that meat pie, that was a good meat pie. It really was. I mean, full of flavor.
Nice spice.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Crust was made just perfectly.
And I think that this is a mixture of pork and hamburger.
And they've got sweetbreads here, and they've got biscuits, and right behind us they've got like teas and cereals that you can buy too. And not only do they sell the linguica and cheese rolls, but they also have just the linguica by itself. They have fish glacera, they got street rice, again cannolis, lemon squares. I think it might be the strawberry squares. They have pistachio, it looks like muffins, corn muffins, all different types of muffins. Chocolate muffins, they got cookies, I mean, all kinds of stuff, even like fresh made bread. And because I keep eyeballing it, I'm thinking about going back up and grabbing a fish thing for us to try.
You can tell Tuffy's enjoying himself here. Nice little small bakery. A panaderia pequeña, as they say in Spanish. I don't know Portuguese that well. I know a few words here and there. Tuffy just got himself a fish sandwich with sandwich de pescado. He's looking forward to eating that. The service has been outstanding though. I mean, people keep coming in and she's getting them all taken care of very quickly.
And here is the fish sandwich. I mean, look at this. $3.98. It's not bad. See how this is. Oh, look at that.
A nice fillet of fish.
Oh yeah. That smells good. Oh, I mean, just look at this. Flaky white fish. Oh, that's good. While we've been sitting here, we've been noticing a lot of traffic coming in and out. So you know they get very busy here. They're on a good section of equipment out here in New Bedford. And even as we were coming in, there were people coming in behind us, people already leaving. So, I mean, they were already very busy.
Really impressed at how quick the service is. Let's see what all the amount of traffic that's in and out.
I mean, you can see why. I mean, just from the fish sandwich to the Luver and cheese, got meat pie we had, got lemon square, not just on the side, but looks like Ronan was a little kid again on Halloween.
I love my lemon squares. But you could tell that Tuff Daddy was enjoying that dish. It must have been a really good dish.
Just from the customer service itself, the foot traffic coming in and out, and how busy it is, to the food and the freshness. I mean, I would definitely highly recommend this place.
5 stars.
5 stars.
I mean, the review here says 4.7 tell. We were already
5 stars, yes, definitely.
and you can see why it had such a high review. You know, seriously, very good service, very good product. Just a really nice little bakery, place to sit down and enjoy a little snack. Got 1, 2, 3 tables. So, you know, if you're a little tired after your walk or whatever, if you were walking on the street of Cushing Ave, you could just come in, order your stuff, take a seat, take a load off, enjoy, maybe with a friend, and, you know, enjoy the food
And while we were standing in line, I know, I'm not sure about Ronan, but I heard him tell somebody that if they ever wanted to, they can call ahead and put in an order, which will be put aside for them.
Right.
So that would mean that you yourself can also call and put an order in.
Right.
Which I think is great. There are a lot of bakeries that do that from like Fall River to New Bedford, but there's also some that don't. So it just shows you when a bakery is willing to do that, like this bakery or even one that we've already done, Letty's Bakery out in Fall River. That just shows you how much they truly care about their customers.
Oh yeah.
And they appreciate the business. Because again, like we were just saying a little earlier before, we say it all the time in our videos, support your local establishment, support your community. It's very important to keep the small mom and pop businesses like this open for generations to come. Because again, I know we've already said and we don't mean to repeat ourselves, but it's just, we can't stress enough on how, lucky we are with fresh, good quality like this. And
You're not going to have
places,
that.
Yeah. If these places close and all we have are places like the fast food joints, you're not going to get fresh quality.
No.
If anything, you're going to get frozen. And you don't want that. You want fresh made quality. Because
Right.
when it's fresh, you can tell the difference in the taste. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
can also taste the love that's poured into the food too. That also makes a big difference. And you can tell just from the way that these pastries look, there's a lot of love put into the food here.
Oh yeah, you can see that immediately. I mean, the masa bread, which is the sweet bread, just looks outstanding. I mean, it's a beautiful color. You can tell it was, done right. I've seen some that don't look that appetizing, and you go to some places and you're like, well, one, they don't know what they're doing. But then you go to a good Portuguese bakery, and you can see, because they put their heart and soul into their product. With that being said, I'm just glad that we are able to come into places like this where we can enjoy. Because once these are gone, they're gone. I mean, I don't know how many times I've been on Facebook, and people are always saying, well, what's the one place you wish you could bring back? And a lot of people, because of the fact that it's no longer in Fall River, well, in a lot of places, because they're talking about restaurants, of course, they say China Royal.
Or even Marquise.
So, they'll say something like that. Or
King Philip's hot dogs or George's hot dogs up the front.
Yeah, or the A&W root beer, which used to be before it was called George's. They're gone.
And some of them didn't close because they had to. Some of them closed because they could and they wanted to, which is rare in the restaurant. And with all that said, I would definitely highly recommend the Holiday Bakery here in New Bedford.
Oh yeah.
Again, everything we had was absolutely delicious. That coffee was amazing. I can't get over how delicious that coffee was, as well as the food, from again the Linguica to the meat pie to the fish. And you hear Ronan constantly talking about that lemon square, which I mean, again, that was a big square for what was it, like $2.25.
Yeah, it's $2 and change.
Yeah. But I mean, with all that said, we just want to thank everybody for always tuning in and watching all of the Food Lover Review Show episodes. Thank you for your love and support. It truly, truly does mean a lot. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. It really helps out the channel. And it's also free. Also, too, head on over to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Give us a like and follow on all three of those if you haven't already. Again, we're going to do our best to keep up with all of our social media pages. And if you'd like to get yourself some really cool Food Lover Review Show merch, that's right, like I'm wearing, or even with this hat, head on over to the Food Lover Review Show merchandise site. The link, as always, be down in the description below, and also right at the end of this video.
And if you go to a barber, ask him for the Food Lover Review Show haircut.
Or you can ask for Ronan. He's just as bald. But anyways, again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and we'll see all of you on the next review.